With each haunting chant, the air grows colder. The ground beneath trembles as if fearing what is to come. From the fiery depths, a figure emerges. Bael, a towering, grotesque king, his body a terrifying blend of the most nightmarish creatures. The sorcerer, though versed in the dark arts, struggles to maintain control as Baal's presence overwhelms the space, his voice a thunderous growl that challenges the sorcerer's will. Join us as we witness the perilous summoning of Baal, where fear reigns, power corrupts, and the veil between worlds is violently torn. This is not just a tale of summoning, it's a warning, a battle for the soul, played out on the knife edge of eternal darkness, where ambition meets peril, and control is but an illusion. Greetings, fellow seekers of the arcane, and welcome to our exploration of the enigmatic realm of demonology as our journey takes us into the depths of the Goetia, where we shall unveil the mysteries surrounding one of its most notorious entities. Baal, the Infernal Monarch. Baal holds the notorious distinction of being the first spirit chronicled in the infamous demonological grimoire known as the Ars Goetia. This seminal text, compiled in the 17th century, is part of the broader compendium known as the Lesser Key of Solomon, which delves into the dark arts of summoning and control. Baal is depicted as a formidable and dreadful king, wielding command over 66 legions of demons and exerting significant influence within the infernal hierarchy. Once an angel who fell from grace, he now exists as a demon with a hoarse voice, endowed with the uncanny ability to render men invisible. Historically, the name Bael, or Baal, was associated with various minor deities across ancient Syria and Persia, symbolizing lordship and power. In these cultures, Baal signified the Lord, indicating his once celestial, now corrupted dominion. Mythology positions Baal as the original monarch of hell, a ruler supreme until he was usurped by the devil. According to the Grand Grimoire, another pivotal text in demonology, Baal serves directly under Lucifuge, further cementing his high-ranking and pivotal role in the demonic echelons. This complex tapestry of power, fall, and legacy underscores Baal's enduring impact and the chilling fascination he holds for those who dare to explore the shadowy corners of occult lore. Baal's emergence from the infernal abyss is a sight of dreadful magnificence, embodying a chilling blend of human and beastly attributes. His body, a horrific ensemble, appears crafted from the most sinister fantasies of the unconscious mind. Each aspect of his appearance is deliberately designed to evoke fear and awe. His stature, imposing and monstrous, towers with a daunting presence. The skin, a pallid canvas, seems almost translucent, stretched taut over sinew and bone, with veins like dark rivers mapped across his form. His limbs, unnaturally long and twisted, resemble that of an arachnid. His face, a nightmarish visage, mirrors the horrors of a fevered dream. It is etched with features that might once have been human, now distorted and exaggerated into a grotesque mockery of mankind. His eyes, large and luminous, burn with an eerie, hellish glow, their fiery depths seeming to pierce through the facade of the physical world into the eerie void of spiritual torment. These eyes don't just stare. They probe, they judge, capable of unveiling the darkest secrets and fears harbored within one's soul. In some ancient and fearsome depictions, Baal is shown with not just a single head, but three, each head a terrifying entity in its own right. The first head bears the fierce, sharp features of a predatory feline, complete with piercing eyes and teeth like serrated daggers. The second, a grotesque toad, presents a contrast with its bulbous eyes and a slimy, repellent texture to its skin, exuding a sense of decay and corruption. The third head, unsettlingly human, shows a twisted version of human traits. Its expression is a mix of cunning and madness, a stark reminder of Baal's ability to mimic and mock humanity. These heads, while individually horrifying, collectively present a tableau of Baal's multifaceted and sinister nature. Each head not only represents different aspects of his power, but also symbolizes the fears and nightmares of those who gaze upon him, reflecting back at them their own inner darkness. Yet despite the immediate terror they provoke, these heads are but the surface manifestations of Baal's enigmatic essence. His true form, shrouded in mystery and cloaked in the shadows of myth, hints at complexities far beyond the mundane comprehension of mortals. This depth makes him not only a creature of nightmare, but a profound symbol of the primal fears embedded deep within the human psyche. According to ancient lore, Baal is a formidable master of transformation and deception, wielding the ability to morph into countless forms to ensnare the unwary. His prowess in shape-shifting is unparalleled, allowing him to slip through the cracks of reality and appear as anyone or anything, thereby orchestrating events from the shadows. His expertise extends to the arts of subterfuge and intrigue, where he offers to his followers the power of invisibility and unparalleled wisdom in the arts of cunning and guile. However, the boons granted by Baal are not without their dire consequences. Like all beings from the infernal realms, his offerings come tethered to a devastating cost. Those who accept his gifts often find themselves bound in a pact that demands severe, sometimes brutal, sacrifices. The price may vary from the loss of cherished memories to the forfeiture of one's soul. Over time, recipients of his blessings may lose their grip on their own identity, gradually transformed into pawns of Baal's overarching schemes. The wisdom and abilities bestowed become tools for furthering his mysterious, malevolent agendas, leading individuals down a path riddled with moral corruption and the decay of personal integrity. Thus, while the power to move unseen or manipulate with extraordinary skill might seem enticing, they are laced with the potential for profound personal destruction, serving as a reminder that all dealings with such a treacherous entity carry the risk of irrevocable ruin. As with all demonic entities, the rituals to summon Baal are intricate and fraught with danger, demanding meticulous preparation and unwavering caution from those who dare to engage. To call forth this formidable entity from the infernal depths, practitioners must engage in a series of elaborate ceremonial actions, each steeped in ancient tradition. The ritual begins with the creation of a sacred space, often encircled by symbols of power drawn from esoteric lore, designed to protect the summoner and to anchor Baal's spirit in the mortal realm. Within this consecrated circle, the air thickens, charged with the latent forces of the dark arts. Practitioners must then invoke Baal's name with profound reverence and precision, often chanting incantations that have been passed down through legacies of occult practitioners. Each utterance serves as a call across the void, and the tone and timbre of the invocation can be as important as the words themselves, a fact that underscores the precarious balance between control and chaos in dealing with such a potent entity. As part of gaining his favor, offerings are essential. These sacrifices, whether symbolic or literal, must resonate with the nature of Baal. They can range from the burning of rare and pungent herbs to the spilling of blood from a creature whose spirit aligns with Baal's dominion of cunning and deception. Such offerings are not merely tokens of goodwill, but are believed to provide the spiritual energy necessary to sustain Baal's presence in the earthly domain. However, even with the most careful and respectful summons, practitioners must tread with extreme caution. Baal's temperament is notoriously unpredictable, capricious and quick to wrath. Missteps in the ritual, whether from incorrect pronunciations or insufficient offerings, can lead to dire consequences. The air might grow oppressively cold, shadows twisting into terrifying shapes as Baal manifests not in benevolence, but in fury, ready to turn the sorcerer's powers against them. Thus, the summoning of Baal is not merely a ritualistic practice, but a high-stakes gamble, where the line between success and catastrophic failure is perilously thin. Despite the myriad warnings and well-documented perils, the allure of Baal remains undiminished. His promises of power and dominion irresistibly tempting to those who dabble in the occult. Throughout history, the annals of dark arts are rife with tales of pacts made and souls bartered, each account a chilling testament to the grim consequences of engaging with forces that lie beyond mortal understanding. Practitioners, driven by ambition or desperation, continue to seek out Baal's favor, drawn to his legendary ability to grant formidable powers. These sorcerers and witches are often ensnared by their own desires, blind to the inevitable cost of their dealings. The tales of their fates serve as somber warnings, narratives filled with tragedy, madness, and often the dissolution of the self. In the echoing corridors of forbidden lore, these stories conclude with cautionary notes. They serve not only as reminders of the dire potential outcomes, loss of one's moral compass, entrapment in eternal servitude, or worse, obliteration of the soul, but also as a poignant reflection on the human condition. The quest for power, especially power sourced from such dark and tumultuous forces as Baal, frequently ends not in triumph, but in ruin. Yet the cycle continues, as new generations of the curious and the bold are drawn to the flame of forbidden knowledge, perhaps hoping they might be the ones to harness it without falling into the abyss themselves. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed learning about Baal, then be sure to check out the rest of our Goetia series. Have you had any experiences with these demons? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our content. Until next time, may the light guide you through the shadows of the unknown.